do a little bit of an update on my Invisalign because I haven't done it in a while. And I'm really tired and I've got a headache, but anyway, I need to change my tray, so I thought this is probably the perfect opportunity. So this is where we're at. So I've got all the trays lined up again because I like to look at what I've been up to and how my teeth are changing. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got trays 6 and 7. So I'm about to put tray 6 in, and then next week will be tray 7 before I'm off to the dentist again. I've got my chewy that I've talked to you about, and I'll go and brush my teeth and yeah, have a chat to you about what's been happening. Okay, so for brushing my teeth, I do it 3 times a day, minimum. So last time I did a video to update my Invisalign journey, it was around about the end of week 2, and I was going to the dentist to, maybe it was week 3. Anyway, when I went back to the dentist between week 3 and 4, must be week 3. And anyway, so I had the dentist appointment, and he had said that he wanted to do something to my front teeth. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool, whatever. And they had it prepped for me. They had the wrong patient, but they talked to me and had me prepped to put metal bits on my teeth and do elastics. And they did like the whole introduction part. They're like, oh, so you would have noticed this on your Invisalign. I'm like, yep, maybe. I have no idea. Anyway, then the dentist came in. Then the dentist came in and goes, well, this patient isn't having the lacquer bands and metal things put on her teeth. So can you put that away, please, and stop freaking her out? I'm like, thank you. I was wondering because no one discussed that with me. But basically, I guess the other part of Invisalign, if you have a more complex case, is to correct your bite. They put metal things in your teeth out here somewhere, and you have to have little elastic bands that you click over from top to bottom. And I'm guessing that just keeps it in place so that your bite works properly or learns to change. So that, I don't need that, but some people might, and it might be a part of Invisalign. So I'm thankful that I didn't have to do that because, they said they were going to send me home with a few packets of elastic bands, and basically every time you take your Invisalign out, so every time you eat, then you have to change the little elastic bands. I guess you could use the same ones again, I'm not sure, but logistically, yeah, that's the other side of Invisalign for anyone who has a more complex case than what I did. So my trip to the dentist, though, was really interesting. So he said, they did tell me about this in my initial appointment, that I would get a gap in between my front teeth. And I was like, oh yeah, whatever, as long as it, works. And I was expecting this massive gap. So when the dentist chatted, he goes, no, I told you about this gap. I'm like, okay, cool, yep, you did. I'm braced for this, to walk out with like from here to here. Anyway, I had like spacer things in my mouth for, I don't know, just to keep my mouth open and whatever, and they had all the suction machines and things going, and then they had sandpaper in between my teeth, and he's standing away, and he had this little tool thing to measure. Anyway, you can't really see it now because it's kind of moved already, but it was a little bit, I guess you can kind of see it here a little bit, but it has moved. So for the first week or so, there was like, if you sucked all the saliva out of your teeth, you could see it, you'd be like, oh yeah, no, I get it now. But since then, I've seen huge movement in my teeth, which is really cool. So this tooth here has moved, and I can see the edge of this tooth on the inside, like a little gap. For the first time in ever. I've never seen that part of my tooth before because it's always sat behind my front teeth. So this tooth is really moved. This tooth is on its way to moving. I've noticed the bottom teeth. So this one is now straight. This is still thin. But I guess every time, pretty much every day, you feel like your bite has changed. I feel like what they talked to me when I went for my initial consult was they were going to widen my bite and my smile or my teeth line so that way my teeth had enough room, because obviously overcrowding needs to get straight somehow. So I'm actually starting to see the effects of that, which is really exciting. So, yay.
Next tray. Adding my last tray to have a look and do a little bit of comparison. So I'll start with the top tray and my first tray, because I feel like that gives the best representation. So you can definitely see the two. Hang on, I'll try and do that side by side. So you can definitely see this part here is straighter, and this tooth here, which I think is the one that it's working on the most, is definitely coming out to be straighter, which is really cool. And the overall bite, I think I was talking about it a minute ago, this is quite narrow, whereas this is definitely getting wider, which is cool. And if you sit it on top of each other, so you should be able to see. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it's just coming out. I've just set it on top. So it's just widening. It's widened on both sides. Not so much on this side yet, but it's definitely widened on this side. And at the front, you can kind of see it's definitely seeing some changes. So this is tray number 6. Comparing the bottom. So the same thing, it's just getting wider. And looking closely, you can definitely see those teeth at the front straightening out, which is really cool, which is what I wanted. I don't have the little attachments on the front 4 teeth, but they're the ones that I'm trying to move the most. So obviously whatever the tray is doing, it's working, which I'm really happy about. I'll try and do that thing again. So you can't notice as much change with this one size-wise. So maybe that's yet to come, I'm guessing. But I have definitely noticed changes with my bite and with how my teeth feel in my mouth. So that's cool. But definitely in the top tray, you can notice heaps. And yeah, you can notice a little bit with the front 4 teeth are definitely straightening out, which is good.
So the other change that has happened is when I went to the dentist last time, he's put me on weekly changeover of the trays rather than the 8 to 10 days that it was before. And the last couple of days I've pretty much not worn my tray, so this tray is going to be pretty tight and uncomfortable, I'm assuming. So, yep, it's tight. Definitely should have worn the tray more. Wow. So a little bit of a gap there. I'm not looking forward to this. It's going to hurt. Yep. My advice to anyone doing Invisalign or looking to do Invisalign is definitely wear your freaking tray. Excuse my French, I shouldn't say that. Wear your damn tray. These things get the best workout. Just gotta remember, end goal. Next week, I'm halfway through my cycle, to my Invisalign cycle, and I can't wait. That means I'm almost done, and I'm like close to having straight teeth, even though you can't really tell. Yes. But anyway, stay positive, and yeah, I have to be better disciplined to wear my tray more. So the only person that this is affecting in the long run is myself, and by not wearing my tray means I'm not straightening my teeth, which means it's going to cost me more money, and my Invisalign journey is going to be prolonged. So I don't want that. So happy to have gotten this far, and I have a lot to look forward to, like white teeth and straight and white smile. So anyway, that's the update for anyone wanting to know about Invisalign. So just a side note, I've got the first tray lisp happening again. That will go. The trays aren't uncomfortable. They literally, they're uncomfortable maybe for the first day or the first 12 to 24 hours. The last two have been fine. And once you get used to having them in, I enjoy wearing the tray. Like, my teeth feel better with the tray in than without. So, in that sense, I enjoy it. So, I'm sure I'm not alone in that. So anyone thinking, oh, that's going to hurt or feel uncomfortable or be a bit of a pain in the butt to do, it's not. It's fine. And it's really worth it, and the angle is worth it. So, happy week. Yay. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. What are you doing? I'm opening it. You can't open a straw. Oh, what are you doing? I'm opening it. You're making a mess. Don't look at me with that sideways smile. No, you did this yesterday and you were dyed pink all day. I think this on my side. There's no one that lives inside the strawberry safe. No one's in there. That's on my side. I think it's my toy. Your toy's in the strawberry. What's it doing in there? What was it? Oh, that's a letdown. I don't know. Whatever happened to your toy in the strawberry? I don't know. I can't find my toy. What are you doing? I see my toys in the strawberry. That's a new strawberry. What happened to the old strawberry? I think found it. Toy is in my strawberry. What toy? I think it's in my strawberry. What toy? Let's open it. Let's open the door. You want to open it? Come on, let's go. Hey, let's get dirty. Let's go. I've got pants on. Let's go. Let's open it. Okay, where are we going? Are we going in the strawberry? Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby boy. Who is it? It's baby boy. What's it? It's baby boy. What's his name? Do I smell poop? Have you done a poop? Eaten up all of my pants.